Here's the 1-1. No offer on that.
Whoa.
And a strike.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
That, I should have gotten that call. That umpire is squeezing me.
2 men are
Big
on
time.
with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base.
Nice.
Good start to the inning. They can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men.
I think that's it for me, though.
On now to the top of inning number 4.
I don't think they're going to make me pitch anymore. They have to look at other prospects.
Corey Barb will come in and pitch now.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was replaced. So now we're just going to look at this screen until the game ends. So unless my team can tie it, I'm going to get the loss in the prospect game. And they did tie it, so I get a no decision. Looks good on my resume. I don't get the win, but I don't get the loss either. Anyway, I played 3 of these games, but I was the starting pitcher, so that's good. Maybe I'll be the relief pitcher in the next game. And now my team's winning. It doesn't matter to me because my pitching line's the same no matter what. I gave up 6 hits in 3 innings. That's not great. The 5 strikeouts in 3 innings is fantastic.
Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
That's Cedric Fernandez. Watch out for him. He'll be a first-round draft pick.
Steve Lyons and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The international squad wins this one 3-2. So long, everybody.
Oh, I got 112 trading points. All right. I got 3 strikeouts in the 3rd inning. Nice game, kid. You showed the scouts what you needed to maintain your draft stock. All right, good. My ERA is high and my whip is high. That's just baseball stats. It's not important. But I got to improve that. Yes. Yes, exactly. Training points improve your skills. And yeah, now we're starting game 2 of 3.
The best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead.
And spending training points is important because your skills deteriorate over time. So you have to spend them just to maintain your current level of skills. We're wearing white today. I think I'm pitching first.
Just moments away. Here's a look at today's starting lineups.
Cedric Fernandez is the DH. Okay.
And then briefly, let's take a look.
All right, so I'm starting the game.
You get the
nice.
assignment here.
The ERA and the opponent average are brutal, but that's because I only got to pitch 3 innings. Oh, I get warm-up pitches. Okay. This is something they've added to the game. Every time you come in, yeah. It's possible. Once scouts hear about a certain prospect doing well, they're going to want to go see him. So what they'll do is the GM send their scouts to game 1, and then they get a report from game 1, and then for game 2 they send more scouts, and then in game 3 the GM shows up himself probably. But on a showcase like this, I would imagine the GMs would show up to all 3. But
Jason Weinstein will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this.
age 21. Oh man, this kid went to college first. See, I'm straight out of high school.
Crowd still filing this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
Here's the 1-0.
My goal is always to get strike 1.
Very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And that misses.
Whoa!
So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, that's not how he envisioned this day going. He gets the chance to show off his stuff in front of Major League scouts from all.
There's nothing I hate more than walking a batter.
The first guy he sees. But hey, you know, you've got to let those kind of things go, and all will be forgotten if he bounces back here and gets the next couple guys out without any problems.
And besides, if you saw where the pitch was, it was in the strike zone.
Shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
So my team is international prospects, right? So my team is international prospects, and the rest of the prospects are all American. So we played the West Coast before, now we're playing the Midwest, or the middle.
The 1-0 pitch. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 2-0. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And
oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Batting third, second baseman, Clark.
There's my draft stock going down the crapper.
Now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one.
This is not going well for me. I'm going to lose draft stock.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
I can't give up a base hit here. I need a double play ball for sure.
Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Now a swing ground ball to third. One there, on to first, a double play.
That's exactly what I needed.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
John Ramsey will get his first shot here, trying to come through with two away and a runner at third. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If I get this guy out, that'll be a successful inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he hasn't been able to find the target with any regularity, so you can't afford to bail him out by chasing bad pitches.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So a good job on the mound there.
That's what we wanted.
Third in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Doug Shockley will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Shockley.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. No, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And off the second with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Nice double right there, but he won't be happy about giving that one up. But that's just the first base hit he's allowed so far, so he's looking pretty good. Now it's going to be interesting to see how he does out of the stretch. It's all well and good when you're a pitcher that dominates out of the windup, but I think a pitcher really earns his money when he's pitching out of the stretch with runners on base. That gets a little bit tougher.
Daniel Wilkerson will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.